Hey friends, on today's episode, I am giving you a tour of my entryway office space. So stay tuned. So once I got my living room furniture in and the area rug laid down, I realized that I had enough space here right in the entryway to do something. I didn't know if I wanted another sitting area, but then why would we need that? So my husband really needed a space to work because he was working from home this whole summer, taking calls, needing good internet connection. And so I thought, what if we put a little office space right here for him? So the first thing began with finding a desk. And I found this great desk on Facebook Marketplace. It was just a week after we got here and it was for free. So we rented a van, went and picked it up and brought it home. And it's a heavy, heavy piece, really well made. And we knew it was going to be perfect for the space. So then I needed to find a good chair. And I looked around, found another one on Facebook Marketplace. It had casters on it originally, but the problem began when the floor of our cabin slopes down. My husband kept rolling away from his desk. So he decided to take the casters off. So I had to figure out what I was going to paint these pieces. And since he likes the color blue, and this, after all, is his little office space, I chose Dixie Belle Cape Current silk paint. And it went on so great. I just did a couple coats, put a top coat on it with great gator hide, and it was perfect for this space. I went ahead and left the original knobs because knobs and handles can get expensive. And I thought these looked good enough. And for a guy, I thought this is going to be perfect. So I went ahead and left those alone. The chair was painted the same color, but I added a few spokes in white just to break it up a little bit. And then I found this really great cushion on Amazon that was red and white striped. And I thought that's a great way to tie in the red to the curtains and to the rest of the room and break up all that blue that I had going on here. And my husband is a real map collector. And when we were antique shopping one day, he found this great old vintage map of New England. And it was already framed. And he insisted that he wanted to use it. So I'm going to let him use it in this space. I joke that he gets a corner of the cabin to decorate. And so my husband hung his map there and he's really happy with it. I also found some really cool vintage and antique lures at an antique shop close by. And they caught my eye the first time I saw them. I went back and hoping they would still be there, and they were. So I picked up several of these thinking I want to put them in this entryway space. So what we did is we took a board, painted it the same color, dockside blue, as my walls. And I just hot glued these lures to it. We hung a picture frame hanger on the back and up it went on the wall, and it was just perfect. I also thought, why not take the opportunity and put my husband's new fishing rod up here? It's a great way to store it, and it looked really great next to these vintage and antique lures. So it's right there next to his desk. Now, the door was just white. I mean, it hadn't even been painted. It was just the builder's door that was unpainted, just like the front of it was. And I could have left it white, but it was really kind of bland. And I thought, why not add a pop of color to the space? So I chose Sherwin-Williams Overjoy, and it was the perfect splash of yellow to this room. And I love it so much. It's a really great yellow color, and yellow is not always easy to decide on. So I highly recommend Overjoy. If you're looking for a really hard working rug, look no further than Annie Selke's washable rugs. And these rugs stay in place, they don't slip around. They have beautiful style. This one is the Watercolor Horizon multi-striped rug, and it is their washable version of it. And we track in so much dirt and leaves and pine needles into this space. This vacuums up beautifully, it washes great, and it's always looking wonderful in this spot. So if you're looking for a hardworking rug, I highly recommend this one. I have two back home in Texas at my entryways, and I absolutely love it. Overall, I think this space really came together really well. I love the Papa Yellow. The blue desk is really nice. The red striped cushion works with the other red decor in the room. And my husband seems to really like sitting here looking out the window. So it's a win-win for everyone. So that is my entryway. If you are interested in seeing more pictures of the space, head on over to my blog. I have it linked down below. I also have linked down below my Like to Know It shop. So if you're interested in any of these products, I have all the links below for you. And until this next week, I'm going to have my final room makeover to show you guys, and it's going to be my second bedroom. So you're going to have to stay tuned for that. Until next time, friends, I'll see you soon.